Hey Virgo, welcome to the cottage. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get an update for you on your love life. This is for you if you have Virgo as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. We're going to get an update on love and see what is going on. And by the way, I do offer personal readings. The link to get a personal reading with me is below this video. And I have a special thing right now that you can do that's also on my website where you can get 2026 predictions. So check all of that out. My website is www.enchantedcottage333.com and the link is below this video. That being said, Team Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in romance for Virgo? What's going on in romance for the sign of Virgo? What can I tell Virgos about love? What can I tell Virgos about love, please? Tell me about love for Virgo. Tell me about love for Virgo. Tell me about love for Virgo. Somebody here, there's somebody here that you have unfinished business with, okay? And I don't know that you guys are having much conversation at all, okay? They are watching you, they're keeping tabs on you, but I don't think they're reaching out with the Page of Wands in reverse, and yet they're not over you. This, there's unfinished business. The cycle may not very well be complete between you and this person. Let me see what I can find out with the Page of Wands here in the reverse. What's going on with the Page of Wands in reverse? Why is that? I've got the Stalker card here, the Page of Swords. So I do think they're keeping tabs on you. They may be watching your social media. They may be asking friends about you or mutual acquaintances or, something of that nature. Page of Wands, why are you here in the reverse? They may be a little bit nervous about reaching out to you, but we'll see. Page of Wands, why are you here in the reverse? Why is the Page of Wands here in the reverse? Why is this person not reaching out, even though there's unfinished business? Three of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. They broke your heart in the past. They broke your heart. There may have been some sort of a third party. This person feels as though if they were to reach out to you, you wouldn't entertain it, that you wouldn't give this person the time of day. They may feel like you've moved on, but they feel like that you wouldn't listen to them, that they would just be wasting their time. So why bother? It's like they feel like this is kind of hopeless, that you wouldn't entertain this. Give me more on this. They may feel like there may be issues with family or friends for some of you, money or job. Family, friends, money, job. With the Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles both being in the reverse, they may feel like they may be having issues around that. Let's see. Or there may be issues around that in the past. Let's just get more on it. This person does want to be with you. They see you as a life partner. All right. They're afraid that you have moved on. They have. They're afraid you've moved on. They feel like you wouldn't entertain this. They feel like if they reached out, they feel like you're not in love with them anymore, and that you would just hold back. They feel like you wouldn't answer if they were to reach out. Wow. So how do you feel about this person, Virgo? How do you feel about this person? Let's see. How does Virgo feel about this person with whom there is unfinished business? The person that's not over Virgo. How does Virgo feel about this person? How does Virgo feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? What is your thoughts about possibly reconnecting? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person, Virgo? How does a Virgo feel about this person? You would not mind a new start with this person, but you do want to see some changes. You do want to see some changes in the way that they communicate with you, in the way that they handle things. I think in the past, this person you may have dealt with them. They may have been egotistical or stubborn or hard-headed. And I think that would have to change. I think you would want more stability. I think you would definitely entertain a reunion with this person. I think you still have feelings for this person. But the issue is, this communication style, family, friends, money, whatever it is. Yeah, it's like you want a whole new start. You want this person to be just a lot different than they were in the past. They were hard-headed before. They were hard to deal with. I feel like this person may have been hard to deal with in the past. And you want to see this person really level up. So I think you would entertain it, but I think with some conditions that things have got to be better. You've got to mature. You've got to grow up. You've got to become more stable and more open-minded and listen and not be so stubborn and not be so egotistical. I kind of feel like that. I'm going to get this person's next action toward you, Virgo. We'll look at the long term over on Patreon. We'll see what's going on with this person in more detail. We'll get the specifics on what's going on with this person and what happened in the past. Get you some advice. We will look at the long-term outcome on there on Patreon, and we will also do the All Signs Cross Watcher over there. But for now, let's at least find out for you guys on the public YouTube channel what this person's next action might be toward you, if any. What is this person's next action toward Virgo? What is this person's next action toward Virgo? What is this person's next action? I think they're going to come towards you. What is this person's next action? Let's just double check for you, Virgo. What is this person's next action, please, toward Virgo? What is this person's next action toward Virgo? Next action, please, from this person toward Virgo. What is this person's next action? They'll reach out. Page of Wands, they'll reach out. The Lover's card is here. They're going to offer you something. All right. There's a deep soul connection between you and this person. All right. There's definitely an offer. They're going to open up to you. They're going to extend an offer. So the ball will definitely be in your court. You've got a decision to make. All right. The advice of the Lover's card: do what is good for your highest good. Take the high road. There's a lot of soulmate energy here. There is a standing offer here on the table from this person. Standing offer. They're going to offer marriage. A lot of y'all, this person is literally going to offer marriage and stability. They are definitely coming back around. Definitely coming back around. Taking that leap of faith. Look, they've still got love for you. They're going to offer you the long term. So let's see. We see what to expect from this person. Let's take it over to Patreon. And let's see if we can dig into the details on this person. We're going to see what the long-term energies would be like between you and them and get you some advice. And we'll also do the All Signs Cross Watcher so you can check in by their zodiac sign. All right. So I will see you in just a minute, Virgo, over on Patreon. The link for that reading will be below this video.